Hey there, kiddos. Welcome back to Sandy's Odds and Bobs. Now today we're going to be working in our Sunflower Smiles journal that we started. We've covered a cereal box with brown paper bag. We've lined it with scrapbook paper. We've put our cover on with our lace and our fabric, all scraps. And we also sewed in our signatures. So we have 3 signatures. As you can see, 3 signatures. And they are mostly scrapbook paper. I do have some graph paper in here. I do have some hand-dyed blackberry paper that I made in here from copy paper. I have a few envelopes in here that we cut back so that we could be able to slide stuff in. Let's see, where's my other envelopes? Here we go. Here's another one. Okay, and this loose stuff here we're going to work on today. But today what we're going to do is we're going to be putting in our front cover pocket, our back cover pocket, and we're going to start making ephemera for our signatures. So we're going to make 3 belly bands, we're going to make 3 corner tucks, and we're going to be making 3 pockets, 1 for each signature. So that's what we're going to be working with today. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing is we want to work with getting our front pocket created, and what I decided to do with that is to use the paper plates that my neighbor friend brought over and with sunflowers on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out this pocket out of this paper plate, and we're going to turn that into this. Okay, this was my prototype, and that's why I got a little bent spot there. So we're going to be making this into this, only without that, hopefully. Okay, that's going to be our front pocket. So it's going to go on here. And the reason why I made it this way with the little gussets there rather than just doing it flat is so that you'll have room to put things here. Like, for instance, when I'm working with the journal, I like to be able to have things at hand, and sometimes you'll come across stuff that you think, oh, well, that'll go good in that journal. So then you can just pop it in there real quick, and you don't have to mess with it until you're ready. When you have time, then you can go back and you can take it out of the pocket and put it in your journal the way you want it. Okay, so that's what I always like to have, a front pocket. It's always handy. And same thing goes for the back pocket. I'll show you how we're going to do that in a minute. But let's start working on this one first. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to turn our plate over, and we're going to cut out that circle after we remove our journal so we can get some space here. Okay, so you'll notice that it has an indentation there. We're going to try to cut as neat as we can around that indentation to get our design. And we do it as neat as we can. We may have to straighten it up a wee bit as we go. We'll see. Because it is not easy to work with sometimes. It doesn't always go smooth, you know. And I'm not the best cutter outer that there is. Like right there. Got a little boom. Okay, so let's try that again. That's definitely going to have to be fixed. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay, let's get all this out of here. Oof, get away from me. There you go. And there we go. Let's get this. And we're definitely going to have to tidy this up a wee bit. But there's our image. And we're going to have to smooth this out just a little bit. Yes, yes. It's not like they teach you how to cut in school. It's just a matter of practice. That's what I always said to my students, because they say, well, I can't cut this. And I said, well, yes, you can, sweetie. You just haven't had enough practice yet. You can do anything with practice. And so it is true. So let's get rid of these. I throw very little things away, but that stuff I can't use, so I throw that away. Okay, so let's see. How do we want our image to go? And we got a nice smooth edge there. That's a good thing. See how that fits up there? We're going to leave that round part, but we're going to fold in these other 3 sides. Okay, so let's make a mark so we'll know where to go on that. In fact, actually, you know, it'd be easier is if we made marks on the other side. Let's make sure that we got the right side up. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I think that works out better. It's good to have a prototype sometimes, you know? All right, so there it is. Let's give this a bend this way. And let's give this a bend back this way. Press that down really hard. Give this a bend this way. It's always easier if you have a straight line that you've drawn with a pencil or a pen or marker, whatever you're going to use to mark it with, is to bend it on the line first and then bend it back. That sort of gives it a little path to follow. So that goes there. That does not look straight, does it? I say. Let's see if we can fix that. Where's the handy dandy little thing? There we go. Oh yeah, that is definitely not straight. Let's work on that. Yeah, I think that's where we want to go. Okay, so let's bend it on this line. Yeah. That works. That works. It works. Okay. Yep. Straighter than it was. Okay, so we got these 3 folded under. That looks pretty good. Oh, it's a little off there, but I'm not going to worry about it. There, that's going to make a nice little pocket. And here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just trim this down like maybe to 1/4 inch. So we don't have all that extra stuff in our pocket. We need a lot of stuff in the pocket. Okay, there we go. And I still want to press that down really good. So can't find my bone folder. So next best thing, edge of your scissors. Oh yeah. There we go. Last one. Boom, boom, boom. It looks good. Okay, so now we want to ink around it. Now, because this is really glossy, it probably won't take the ink so well. So basically, what we're doing is we're just going to get rid of this white edge here. That's basically what it's going to work for. Now, again, I'm using a permanent ink, Memento. There's also ink called StazOn. There's also an ink called Archival. It's whatever you have on hand. They're all good. They do the same thing. They get rid of that white spot there for us. And, you know, I'm just going to do it, although I know it's not going to work very well. But yeah. Okay, there we go. And put that to the side. Okay, so let's see. Comparing. It's pretty close. I got a little bit of a difference in the spacing, but yeah, looking good. So this is, we can use this for something else, maybe down the line. Not now. Okay, so let's move our tools away. Let's get our scraps off the table, and very few things go in the trash, but this goes in the trash. Okay, and let's get our book back. Okay, so here we go. Make sure we got it in the upright position. And going to place it, I like it sort of lower down onto the page, centered. That way you have lots of room up here if you have longer pieces that you want to put in later. Okay, now because this is glossy, we're going to use our fabric tack. I had to switch over to a bigger bottle. I am running out of fabric tack. It bonds fabrics, lace, glass, leather, woods, and trims. It grabs fast and dries clear. It's acid-free and it's washable. I never had to test that yet, so we'll find out. But permanent, and it's made in the USA. So this is good. It's by Beacon. I would highly suggest this. Now there's another glue similar to this called Fabric Fix. Same thing, different company though. So, and I don't know actually if Fabric Fix is made in the USA. I hope so. So here we go. We're going to put a line of glue, gobby glue, just on the little flaps that we folded over. Make sure it's nice and covered. Yeah, that's good. Tell you, this stuff is good. And it's stringy. To me, it's like working with liquid hot glue, only it's not hot. Yay! Okay, we're going to set that carefully down here because I want to get this. See how it starts to bubble? If you don't cover it up real quick, you end up with bubbles. Boy. So let's get that puppy back on. Okay, and carefully picking up. Oh man, I got it on my. I should have thought of that. That's okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's make sure we got it in the right place we want it to go. Because when it's down, it is down, baby. Okay. And bum. Being still. And it'd be good if I had a tissue paper or something. Here we go. It's kind of smearedy. Okay, I'm gonna like press it down. But you notice that it's sort of poofing up? That's a good thing. Whoa, ink, we don't want you over here yet. Go back over there, be nice. Okay, that's a good thing. Poofing up is good. That gives you more room. I'm going to let that grab a hold before we move on. Hold. And that looks pretty good. Let's see how it works. It's working good. Neighborhood. Oh yeah. I'm liking that. Oh. Nope. That's good. All right. Got a little bit drippings there. Okay, so boom, chakalaka. We got one, and I'm going to just to be on the safe side. Use one of our handy glue papers. And we're going to move to the back. Back. All right. Going to the back. Can you still see this? Yeah. Okay, it's our little box of odds and bobs that we're going to be utilizing here in a little bit. Okay, so here's our back. Now, for the back pocket, what I decided to do is to utilize these placemats that came with the set of paper goods that my neighbor Barb brought over. And this might make a good journal cover, maybe if you sewed it and all that stuff, so that's a possibility. But right now I was looking for a pocket, so what I did is I just cut out a part of this, the biggest part, of course, so that I could utilize all that nice blues and browns in there. And we're going to make this into a side pocket. And I'm not going to bother cutting a new one out. I'm just going to glue this one down. Okay, so again, it has this kind of weave, sort of like the grocery bags with the handles that you can buy for like 99 cents or $1.99, something like that in the grocery stores. Now that they have, you know, the carry-ins, bring your own bag sort of thing. And it has that same kind of papery weave there on the back. So I think that will grip the fabric tack quite nicely. And what I did is I notched it in the middle and I edged it with our ink. And even though, again, it does not do so well on the front because it is, as you can see, it's very, very glossy, very, very plasticky. It did well on the back, but nobody's going to see that. But it does take care of the edges. It does take care of the edges, and that's what we were looking for. So we're going to actually glue that. Here, baby, you got to get out of there. right there on the edge, just like that. I think so. I think so. And we're not going to make gussets here. We're just going to make this flat. So you have a variety. You can have flat things in here, and you can have more bulky things over here. How you doing there, baby? Doing good? Yeah, I'm doing good. Good job. All right. So here, let's get our fabric tack back, and let's go again. Okay. And we're just going to go on 3 sides. And because it's so thick, I always make sure that it's on its side, because I don't like to have to like shake it all the time. Sometimes you gotta shake it, you know, but it just makes it go better if you don't have to shake it so much. Goes a little quicker. Boom, boom. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Whoop, got it. Okay, I'm going to lay that over there carefully so I can get that bubble starting to come out again. What? Squash the bubble. There we go. I'm going to move you up there, lady. And let's see if we can carefully move this over. Get this going right up to the edge. Up to the edge. Ooh, looking good, looking good. Oh, it's fitting nicely. Ooh, it's gooey nicely. Sometimes that happens, you know. Glue happens. It might rub off later. We'll see. We'll work on that later. There we go. And just by the nature of the beast, it will poof up a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. For the most part, it will lay down flat. Okay, we're going to give that a second. So there we go. We got our front pocket. And you can lay stuff in there. Let's show you how that works. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of good stuff in there can go. And we have our side pocket. Ooh, it's semi-transparent. I did not know that. You can actually see the stuff underneath. And I just pulled up the side. So let's push that side back down. And it's called too impatient waiting for it to dry. But you get the idea. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to be making stuff to go inside of our journal signatures. So with that, we're going to let these little guys dry. Let's see if we can get this to hold together up here. Woo, hey, look at that. Pretty, pretty, works. Okay, we're going to set this carefully to another spot. Ooh. To dry, good. And we're going to start working with, let's see, our overflowing, look at that, strings and everything, overflowing odds and bobs. And you notice that I did pull out a lot of the yellow stuff, lay it on top, just so I don't have to be digging through a whole bunch of stuff. But here we go. Let's start. We're going to start with belly bands. Belly bands. I want 3 belly bands. And I just cut these. Cut these from scrapbook paper. They are not paper, I should say cardstock. I like to have them sturdy. At least the base of the belly band, quite sturdy. That way when things go in, you know, you're not going to be tearing it and it's not going to be ripping. But I've done these in different ways. This is a horizontal belly band. These two are going to be vertical belly bands. Now the way that I teach my children, my students that I used to have before I retired, is that it's easy to remember which is which. Horizontal goes along the horizon line. It goes back and forth along the horizon line. And the vertical goes up like a V. Like a V. V for vertical, V going up in the air. So vertical and horizon line. So we're going to do 1 horizontal, 2 vertical. Now with this one, I actually used my handy dandy scissor shapers. Let's see, where are they? Yeah, here they are. Okay, so I use these called paper shapers. Okay, and they have a big wavy edge to them. So that's what this makes. Now, when I make stamps, faux stamps, I like to use these because there is an actual pair of scissors out there that will cut the edges to look like the perforations on a stamp, a postage stamp. But I don't have that. I can't find one. So I use this, and then what I'll do is I'll take my straight edge scissors and I will snip off, just barely snip off the top. And that gives me enough of a look of a perforation that it actually looks like a stamp perforation. But there's again, sidetracked. That was a squirrel moment. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to decide how long we want these. Now we know that our pages are 8.5 inches long. So we're going to cut these at 8.5 inches. So let's go do that and get a ruler out here. Now, is there any particular side that we want to work with? Oh, they both look good. Okay, so we have 8.5 inches. Oh, my eyes tear up, and when they do, I just go there with my finger, and that's why I have wet fingers. Sorry about that. Okay, so 8.5 inches goes right here. And if it turns out to be too long, you know, that's fine because we can always trim that off. So we're going to go there, we're going to go there, and then we're going to get out our guillotine. Handy guillotine. And then we're going to trim those little guys. Push. And I trimmed it a little short, but hopefully that'd be okay. And guess where these go? Odds and bobs. Okay, so we know how long we are now. And the way I like to do the belly bands is to decorate them is like with little patches of stuff. Let's start with this one. And looking over here in our odds and bobs, we don't need to use those right away. We got some papers. That's an idea. Let's save that out. Okay. Ooh, magazine papers. This is where we good with our magazine papers. Let's see, we got any more of that? Let's check it out. Oh, fabric. Oh yeah, fabric. We can do the fabric. Trim that down. I don't know where that thread's coming from. Okay, these. No, we don't need these just yet. I don't know. We could use some of these. We'll see. These are all the end cuts off of our journal pages. So you end up having a lot of good pieces out of that. And also, you know, we could make some note papers out of that. Some notepads to go into our, let's just pull all those things away there. Cha-chink, cha-chink. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Yeah, don't need pink. Not going for the green. Solid yellow, maybe we can use that. You know, these came from the end cuts of our envelopes that we did. Okay, ooh, definitely want to use some paper bag. Okay, magazine pages. Let's see. We need at least, I like to work with at least 1.5 inches square, or somewhat of a square. So let's see if we can, yeah, about that size. See if we can find a few pieces like that. Anything else in here? That's more paper bag. Odds and bobsies. Where are you? Got lots of little paper strips. Anything else? Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig. Digging, digging, digging. I don't see anything else. You know what? Use some newspaper bits. Yeah. Use that. Okay, we got some more paper bag. Let's see what we can come up with. Any more of the magazine pages? That That's all from our sugar packets. We might utilize those later. Okay, now let's see. See what we got. We may end up using some of these over here. Ooh. Okay, keep those out. Okay, so now this is also a base for a could be a page border. I prefer this for a page border because it is very soft and weak, so it's better if it's put against a page rather than a nice sturdy piece of cardstock that's going to be used for a belly band. Okay, so let's get everything picked up here. Hello, we don't need our flowers right now. Okay, so let's start with 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 pieces of this. And what I'm doing is I like the torn edges, throwing away. Torn edges work so nice with this. Oh, that's almost too rectangular. Let's see how it works. Sometimes they work, sometimes rectangles work. Just have to see. Yeah, it's called tearing the edges of your paper. Boom, 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 boom. There's another rectangle. Let's see if we can get some more. Make it a little wider. Tear it a little wider. Maybe turn that down a wee bit. Okay, that one works. That works nice. Okay, sometimes you don't always use the ones that you think you're going to use. You always have options, especially if you're working with paper bag. Lots of paper bag. I don't know about you, but grocery stores love to give you the paper bags. I'm sure we're paying for them somewhere along the line, but they're a cheap resource right now. Okay, I'm thinking maybe just one. I want at least 3 to start out with. We're going to balance it. Okay. Okay, and put one in the middle, and we want to have them different places. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, I like that. That works. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start gluing those down. Now with that, we don't need fabric tack because it's paper to paper, so we use our handy dandy tacky glue. And we're just going to glue in the, ooh, I forgot I added water to this. We're going to glue in the middle because it was so thick. So we got enough glue for everybody. Thank you for sharing. And all over. It's okay. It's all good. It's all going to get covered up. Okay, there we go. A little more in the center. We want to sort of give it a toggly joggly sort of design to it. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, what else can we come up with? Can we get 3 pieces out of you, I wonder? I wonder. Maybe. Could try. Here we go. Ooh, this is nice soft paper. Let's just see if we can get 3. We just need 3. We don't need 4. Actually, we might just need 2. Let's try 2. It's super soft paper. This is an old dictionary. And you can tell with the fibers, oh, they've got a lot of cotton content in it. It just like pulls apart like butter. Ooh, odds and bobs. Pulls apart like butter. It has got a lot of fiber in it. See, I like this better. There's more words on it. Okay. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. You hear that? That's my little dog, Dolly, moving from one spot to the other. She's had her after breakfast nap, and she's working on her before lunch nap. Odds and bobs. Ta-da. Yes, that works. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to shake it up a wee bit. I think I overdid it on the water. Every once in a while, you know, it gets dried out, and I wanted to thicken it up a wee bit, thin it out a little wee bit because it was too thick actually. So now I need to thicken it up a wee bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. Just remember, careful, careful. There we go. Somewhere in there. Which way do we want? That's good. Okay. There we go. So it's going that way. We want it to go this way. And what I like to do is when I'm putting the other pieces on, I like to have them connect to each other, overlapping just a little bit. Okay, so that looks good. Really need some pattern paper now. Let's see, like 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 pieces of this. Okay, so let's get these edges going. And this is where, you know, harvesting colors from the magazines comes in handy, because you never know, you might need this. I'm not sure what this image was originally. It could be butter. Could be, don't know, not sure. So sometimes you can still kind of tell what the image is. That all right, Dwight? Yeah, you can sort of tell what the image is, but are we going to be able to manage to get 3 out of this? I'm gonna try. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, let's give it a go. And believe it or not, odds and bobs. Boop, over there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think it'll work. I think it will work. So we're gonna have something like that, and like this. And like that. It's overlapping here. It's not exactly in the same spots, but that's all good. That's all good. Okay, we'll move you up a wee bit. Look too much like that. We don't want too matchy-matchy. Shall we do center? Maybe just slight touching. And wiggies like that. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, yeah, see all that? There you go. Okay, so let's glue these little guys down. Remember how I put them? I have to adjust it a wee bit. Snap it back. Okay, so that's that. That's too much of the same line. Yeah, there you go. More of an angle. You notice we still have loose bits, but we can go back to that. Okay, so let's see. Fabric. We need some fabric. Ooh, now with these, let's see. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. See if we can get 4. How many pieces do we have? Just so happens we have 4. How about that? Okay, so let's see. I don't want the little yellow rose. Cute, but no. Wait. It's ripping paper, ripping fabric. two different sounds. Absolutely. I'm gonna say we're gonna get rid of this side. Maybe even more than that. Just enough to get it started. Over there we go. Straighten it back out. Got a little fray line, fray threads, fray lines. That too. Okay, I'm getting a little pile of trash over here. Okay, so is this too big? Not big enough. I don't want it to completely cover. I think it's too big, maybe. I don't want it to completely cover. Let's get these little threadies off of here. Make it a little less cut, a little more natural tear. Well, I'm thinking now, maybe just two. Did we cover up something? No, we still got something. We want a little bit of everything showing. Let's try this one. Okay, which one are we going to use? I think we're going to use the bigger one. Lots and bobs. And we have 3 nice edges. Let's make a 4th. Okay, and are they going to be the same size? No. Is that going to bother us? No. Okay. And threads are here and there and everywhere. Okay, so let's see. We want that to show. We want that to show. Does need a little something, something there, right? A little something. Well, you know, we have this little something, something over here. And that will work. It's kind of hard when you get down to the itty bitty nubbins, but you know, these are excellent in clusters. When we start making clusters, it's just a little dab of frayed thread fabric there. Works nice. This gives it that extra dimension. Gives it a little more something, something. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Yep, it's going in the odds and bobs. That is like too neat. I like that. Let's see if we can rough it up a bit. Yeah, that's better. And I want to cover it a little bit, not too much. We want a little bit of something showing out. Yeah, that works. Okay, now we're going to use fabric tack, but again, we're only going to be using it in the middle. Even though tacky glue would probably work. Is there a front and back to this? Don't know. Tacky glue, right there you do. Okay, so there we go. That. And do another one. There we go with that. And we may go and tack these down a little bit more later, but we're just getting them in place right now. Okay, get this back on there, starting to bubble. Okay, so there's that. Boom, 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 and you know what it needs now? Flowers! Okay, here we are. Okay, now we're ready for these little guys. And let's see, how many do we want to use? Maybe one there. Just flower it up. Maybe one there. It's a little something there, doesn't it? On this little, going to be too much? Too much flowers? I don't know if you can have too much flowers. Okay. That's a lot of flowers. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, we're done with you. You're over there. We're done with you. Never did use you. Oh. Okay. Lots of bobs. Okay, so now we have flowers. Should we use some leaves? Just a little bit of leaves, because we do have green going on. Let's get some more leaves out here. Let's see. We got dark leaves, we got light leaves. Let's see which ones we want to work with. Well, I like the light leaves, but dark leaves look good too. What do you think? Should we use dark leaves or light leaves? Oh, it's definitely got to be the light leaves. Okay, light leaves just work better with the browns. Okay, so let's see if we can find enough little leaves to get each flower its own little leaf. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. We just need 2 more. 2 more. Got 1 more. 1 more. We just need 1 more. Do we have it? I think we do. Yes. And believe it or not, that is all my light leaves are gone. Okay. Well, here we go. Go in the bag, not on the bag. Here we go, back in the box you go. Cha-ching. Don't need you, don't need you. See you for later. Okay, so let's see. We want, oops, pling, pling, pling. Ooh, that's a short one. Pling, pling. And pling. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, so again, fabric tack, here we go. All right, so we're gonna put our leaves down first. Maybe we'll just do a gob. A leaf and a flower. Not good if you keep messing it up. Hello. Okay. Okay. Handy dandy toothpick to the rescue. This is just too messy. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put glue there. And we're going to put our leaves going in the opposite direction. Our little flower right there at the corner of the leaf. Okay, and then we got another one coming this way. So we got this one right here. And like I said, it's like liquid hot glue, and it is gooey and sticky. But it works so good. Okay, so make sure we don't have an upside down leaf. Put that there. We put you there. Okay, come over here. Oh, I wish you weren't cut off. But it is what it is. We're going to make it work. I'm going to tuck you under. Okay, ding, 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 ding. Make sure we got them going opposite directions. And stick down to there. Okay, looking good so far. Okay, this guy's going to go here. One good thing about the bubble is when you're working with toothpicks, it's really handy. Okay, and we stick you there, we stick you there, and we got our last one. It's going to be right there. Ta-da. Oh, now you don't want to come out, bubble. Okay, and we have to have some more there. Okay, that goes there. And we're going to stick a little bit down there. Stick, stick, stick. Okay. And right here. Oh, it split. How interesting. Didn't know that. Get back together. Okay. Ta-da! We took care of our bubble. Get that cap back on. Snappy ear cappies. Okay, so this is looking pretty interesting. I'm thinking all it needs now is a little bling. A little bling bling. And we'll put our toothpick over in our toothpick holder. Toothpick holder. There we go. Bling, bling, bling. What have I got? What have I got? Ooh, yeah. Oh, ha! There we go. Bling. Okay, these are cute little containers. I don't know if I told you about these before, but these actually come from this big container. You can get these at your craft stores, Michael's, Joann Fabrics will have these. I haven't seen them at Walmart, and I don't know about Hobby Lobby because I don't have a Hobby Lobby anywhere close to me. But Joann Fabrics is where I got this one from. They're not cheap, but they're very, very handy. Okay, so that back there. And they open up on one side, so you gotta be kind of careful you don't go splattering them all. But they open up and there they are. Okay, so again, we're going to be using our handy dandy toothpick. And, oops, where's our fabric? Tack. We're going to be putting a little gob of goo. Little gob of goo. Come on out. There we go. Right in the center. And then we're going to pick up one of these little guys. And we're going to put him right in the center. Da-da-da-da-da, right there. It's nice when it works. Sometimes it don't work, but it's working nice. And these flowers are already glued down. They are dry, dry, dry. Come on up. And put you right there. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Got. Come on out, little glue. Just a little dab. A little dab will do you. There used to be years ago a product called Brylcreem. Okay, I think it's Brylcreem. But their logo was a little dab will do you. And it's back in the day when guys used to slick their hair down. Not so much the ladies, but the guys definitely. And I don't know why it was called Brylcreem or Grill Cream, and like, ooh, we got way too many on that. Back off. But, yeah, a little dab will do you. And that's the way this works. Okay. So far, so good. Good. If it wants to come off, come on. Okay, I saw one. There we go. That's looking kind of cute, I have to say. Yeah, I'm thinking that was a good deal. Okay. So this is our one belly band. Now we're not going to do this same thing to all of them. That would take forever. But it's nice to have one that's really frilly. Really frilly. It's almost too much. Twirly, twirly. Are we good enough on there? We'll see in a minute. Yep. But you know what? Let's get all this extra down here. Glue you down right there. Ta-da. Okay, so I think we're good with that. All right, so that is one belly band. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Show you how that works. Let's get our book back. Let's close up our bling bling so they don't fly all over the place. Let's see how our pocket's doing here. See, they are done. They are ready to go. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to use this for perhaps our first signature. Let's see, do we want it in the front or the back? That looks good, but it's almost the same colors. We want a little contrast. This is really a soft page, so I really wouldn't put this on a soft page. I'd use a harder page, stiffer page. Something with a little contrast. But we're going to be gluing that down there, so we can't use that one. Still too much. Oh, that's contrast, but nah, that doesn't work. That's a possibility. That is a definite no-no. Nope, too close. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now, man. Oh, okay, here we go. Whew. I was afraid I was going to run out of pages. I'm like, what would I do with that? Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, boy, that really picks up that green. I don't know. I'm tempted now. Do I want it there? Look. Okay. Or do I want it here? Look. There or there? I like that. There. But this jazzes this up much better. I'm thinking we're going to go here. Yeah. Okay, so with that, we can use our handy dandy tacky glue. And we're just going to see that is already dry. Boom, boom, boom. That's why I love fabric fix. And we got way too much. I am definitely going to have to work on that. This has like way too much glue. Way too much glue. I kind of messed that one up. Okay. We're putting too much water in it. Doesn't usually work that way, but it did this time. Okay, so we have our belly band, belly being right in the middle. But this is called a vertical belly band. Vertical, because it goes up in the air. Oh, that looks cool. Yep, that was a good choice. So there's one belly band. Okay, so let's see, next signature. Shall we put our little paper in here? What did I do with it? Hello, new newspaper. Oh, I don't know if I want to get that one. That one looks attached to something. Close enough. Okay, so we're going to lay that over like that. And we're going to go for our center signature, which is all up in here. Boom, boom. Okay, that's our middle signature. And we're going to put our horizontal that goes along the horizon belly band. What did I do with it? Hello. Oh my goodness. That's not it. Okay, so this is our other vertical. Let's get rid of our trash. Oh wow. Way too much in here. Okay. So it's around here somewhere. What have I done with it? Shoved it up someplace. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, so, oh, no, that's not it. This is our other vertical. I lost my horizontal belly band. Okay, so let's moving on. So I can relocate that. Okay, so let's see. If we're going to use this one as a vertical, let's see where we want to put it. It's something that's going to show contrast. That looks like contrast. That looks like contrast. Not a lot of contrast. That is almost blending in. Could be contrast. Where are we going to put it? Where are we going to put it? Right. Okay, so let's have a good rummage. I'm liking this. Okay. So, how you guys doing over there? Good. I do not know what I did with my horizontal belly band. It'll show up. It'll show up when I least expect it. That's the way things are when I lose things. Isn't that the way? You know, you lose things, like you can't find it, you hunt and hunt and hunt for it. Then it's like you turn around and say, I give up. I'm not looking for you anymore. Goodbye. And you turn around, boom, there it is. Okay. Horizontal belly band. I'm not looking for you anymore. Okay, so let's find a good contrasting page that this can work on. Okay, so let's see. I kind of like this. It has greens. I like the butterfly. Maybe going up and down. Maybe a little something something in the middle. Okay, let's see what we can do. And we're going to make a mark. That's the thing. That's the thing. Let's put a little divot right there. Come back to you. Move you out of the way. Come back to this. See what we can do for a vertical belly band. First of all, I want to put some ink on that. I know we didn't ink any of the other belly band. Like, oh my gosh. That's okay. We're going to ink this one up. It already has like a little bit of gold there where I cut it out of the paper. But it's going to be brown now. It's going to be all brown. I love the sound of that flick, 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 flick of cardstock when you're inking the edges of it. It's almost like a musical sound. Okay, looking good. Okay, so let's ink you guys up. Let's see, shall we get rid of this little bitty nibbit? Yeah. And see what these guys look like. All inked up. Oh, you think we should put some brown paper bag behind this? Ooh, I'm thinking so. And yeah, let's see how that works. Gotta put some brown paper bag in something. There you go. See that little white edge there? That's what we're trying to get rid of. Little white edge. Because it is, again, glossy, it may or may not take well to the surface. Just because it is what it is. I want to leave some room so I'll be able to draw some antennas there too. Yeah. I'm thinking it's going to work out fine. Okay. Looks good. Leave this out for a sec. And snap my cap. Oh, you're too watery. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so let's see. Brown paper bag, you're calling me. And let's see, some yellow strips. Maybe, maybe that. Let's see what it looks like. Should be torn though, you know, well, that's contrast. Yeah, we don't have to have everything torn up. We can make some straight edges if we want to. After all, it's our junk journal. We make it the way we want it. And contrast is always good. It's a little more eye candy. We have contrast, edges, torn edges, cut edges, and glued up edges, and gummied up edges, and all kinds of edges. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, good. All right. Let's try this. Should we do it straight on? Straight on that way. Side. Oh, that's not looking bad. That gives me room to do my antenna. Not bad, not bad. Let's see, what else do we have? Do we have any other little paper strips? Oh, hey, guess what I found? Ta-da! I wasn't looking for it. I was looking for a little thin paper strip. There it is. How it ended up in my odds and bobs box, I don't know. But there it was. So, hey, don't go away. I'm going to deal with you later, girl. Okay, so back to this. We're going to try to see what we can find. Just got another one of those. Nah. And anything. I'm not seeing anything with a contrast. You know, sometimes it just newspaper. No. Okay. Let's do paperback. Maybe we should paper bag this up. You want to get paper bagged? Get bagged. All right. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to bag that baby. Won't be hard because we got some really seriously runny glue. Oh man, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I added way too much water to that. I was thinking, oh, we just need a little bit of water. And I gave it a little bit of water. Too much water. Okay, so now we got all these weird paper shapes on the side, but we're going to tear those off. Oh yeah. We're not going to leave a lot of the paper bag showing. Just a little bit. Oh, gosh. Okay, get that going. Getting a little grungy. Just not bad. Not a bad thing. Okay. Oh, there you go. Serious grungy. Okay. Looking good so far. Get all this off of there. And it is going away. Boom. Ah, yeah, I'm liking that. Yep. Well, guess what we're going to do? Brown the edges. Because I want to. Okay, there we go. There we go. Do some more. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's looking good. Do we want this way or do we want this way? Do we want this way or do we want this way? I'm thinking this way. Okay, so we go there, and our little lady gonna go right there. I like how that's overlapping. It's very good. So I'm looking at that. I'm thinking that's okay. And I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking I want something else. It's too much yellow on yellow. And I don't want to do paper bag. Thinking green. Thinking green. Green is good. Green is a good thing. I got some green over here, but I think this is like the page that I want to put it on, so that's not going to work. Green. Got anything in there? It's green. Hello, green. I need some green. Well, I don't know. One thing I can't find in my odds bobs. That's green. Oh, that's definitely not the right color green. Boo. Go away. Maybe we can do green. Sort of fake it green. And then we'll put green underneath. Let's try it. This is why we harvest our images. Okay. That's almost the same width. I want it to be wider. Just for instance. Okay. Put that down there. We would put that there. We would put this here. I'm liking that much better. I'm liking that much better. Now I need to find another piece. I need to find another piece of green. Will that be enough? It's not the same tone. Green. Odds and bopsies. Do your trick. All that stuff in there. All that stuff. You telling me I don't have no green? Ooh. Oh. But that's covering it up. That's not really giving it a contrast. No. Okay. Green. Come on, green. Okay. Wrong color green. Now I got three tones of green. That's not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me. Another tone of green. Let's see. That is definitely off tone. Nope, not going to work that. Well, let's see. When without, do what you got. Thinking. Green. Green card. Really like that. See what else we can find that is green. That is a mess. This was a freebie that was given to me. It was a whole pad of these weird little frames, and they are like all these little frames, and I guess they're good for scrapbooking, but I would never use one of these frames in my scrapbook. And you know, it's free, so I'm not going to say no, but there again, I'm thinking maybe I could utilize this one right here. This and then in the middle. So let's see how we can do this. Get rid of that ugly old thing. Okay, and we're going to go here. We're going to go here. And it's not wide enough. Well, so much for that idea. Odds and bobs. Okay, so we are still working on trying to figure out the green contrast that we want in between these two yellows. We found the right tone, but we can't find the right paper in our odds and bobs. So what can we do? We can make it up. I found this, and I have greens, and that's the same paper there. So I'm thinking maybe we can do that. Let's cut a chunk off of this. I'm thinking that'll work. Okay, so let's tear up those edges. You know, usually the saying is when in doubt, do without. When in doubt, just keep looking. You'll find something. You'll find something. Something will work. Something will just say, ah, there I am. You've been working for me. So we shall see what we can see. Make this go down the middle as much as we can. Okay. Add another one. Oh yeah. I think we found our solution. Oh yeah. That's it. That's it. That's what works. Sorry though, guys. Another day. And same for you. Moving. Okay, so now, do we want to ink it? I think we should, because it would be working with that. So we definitely want to ink it. Okay, this little guy. Nice card for another day. Go. Ooh, this paper's taken to the ink very nicely. Little bit by little bit, little bit by little bit, and a little bit. Okay, so that's going to go that way. Sliding, and it's going to go this way. So that just shows you, don't give up. Don't give up. Because I came close, and I thought, nah, never mind. We'll just let it go. Let it go. As no, sometimes I'm just too stubborn for my own good. Don't want to let it go. I got glue on there. Not good. Okay, so now, I'm going to move you over to the side, and we're going to glue you onto here. I'm going to glue you onto there. Yep. And come on. Oh, my too liquidy tacky glue. I think what I'm going to have to do is. Well, that was fun. Didn't expect that to happen. Jumping out of bubbles at me. Okay, well, let's put some glue there, and glue there, and glue there, and glue there. That was cute. Okay, let's move over and, excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Let's see if we can get a piece of paper to lay this down with. Our little papers. Put one at the top, one at the bottom. Let's see how it looks. Just. Yeah. Excuse me again. Okay. Yeah. That works. That works. Oh yeah, and then that gives us some contrast. Oh, I don't like this little hanging out thing. Ta-da. And because it has that white spot, guess what? I gotta darken it up. Oh, okay. I actually like this side down. So here we go again. It's working better now. Did I just say that way? I said this way. Yep. Okay, see if we can get it to go in the middle. Preferably, since it is a belly band, it's got to go in the middle. Very nice, very nice. I like that. See, that shows more contrast between the two patterns, even though they're both yellow and they're different colors yellow, and I did ink around them. It just gives a little more pop. So that's good. So here we go, and let's put you in the middle. Okay, I'm thinking I'm liking that. Okay, so there we go. And we're just going to put glue in the middle. And let's sort of eyeball it. That in the middle. And then we're ready for our little lady butterfly. And that gives me plenty of room that I can make the two antennas right there. And it's overlapping nicely. Yeah, that works. That works. And when it's all dry, then we can come in, fine tune it. But there we go. I think we got it. Woo! There we go. Belly band number 2. And you are next. So, wow, I don't know if we're going to get all of our corner tucks put in today. We definitely got our belly bands going. Okay, so we have to just do belly bands today and work on our corner tucks another time. Okay, so where were we going to put that belly band? It is still wet, still wet. Okay, so we had that green page we were thinking of for our belly band. The middle of our belly band, we got it going. Oh, see, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is perfect. How cool is that? I love it. I love it. Okay, so that is, voila. We are good to go. I had it marked and couldn't find it. Oh, well. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put this here. And we're going to put a little bit here. And we're going to put that over there. And we're not snapping the cap just yet. I'm going to place this in the middle. And if the little paper showing through, it's quite all right. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, that was a good choice. See, it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. It's a little drippy still with the glue. We're going to have to be very careful about this page. So we may have to leave this open just a little bit there. So where is our little blue tip? What do we do with it? Here, Clippy, 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 where are you? Can't find you now. What did I do with you? Way over here. You traveled. You traveled. So we're going to put that clip right there. Oops, maybe not there. Maybe we'll put that clip right there. And let that stay open and dry. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so there's belly band number 2. Okay, so now let's do something a little different with this guy that he was so naughty, naughty, running away from us. Couldn't run very far because you're so short. Your legs are so short. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to ink the little edges. All that white edge off. And then we got to decide, what shall we do? Maybe something simple. Maybe an image. We have an image there. We did flowers. We did image. What can we do? What can we do with you? Don't want to do the clustered thing. Or do I? What about some words? I like words. Words are good. Words. You know, my favorite words are the words that come from my sugar packets. And I saw those over here a little while ago. Where were they? They were in my odds and bobs box. Ooh, and did I see lace? Did I see lace in there? You might do lace. Okay. Whew, I tell you, my odds and bobs. It's like overflowing. Oh my gosh, people. Okay. Hello. Oh, yeah. Chase your passions. We might do that. Find delight in your day. Remember, this is going to be a positive affirmation journal. So we want to be able to have nice, positive things to think about. So chasing your passions is good. Find delight in your day. That's also good. Let's see. Do we have any others? I had a little grouping that I picked out. I had tucked on a book clip somewhere. My glue covering it up. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, so let's see. Well, we might be able to use these then. I can't find those others. Just not what I wanted to have happen. Maybe it's in my odds and bobs box, like you were. Did you take it in there with you? Did you put it in my odds and bobs box? Oh, let's see. Ooh, button. There's button. We haven't done buttons. Well, there's all kinds of ways we can deal with this. Do text. Do lace. See, what else can we do? You know what? We're gonna work with this. Now, what I like to do with these is they're very thin. So I always like to put them on some kind of a backing of paper. Preferably a newsprint paper. That paper will do. Okay, so we're going to glue this down, and we're going to use our glue stick. See, we always have these 3 favorite glues. We got our fabric tack, our glue stick, and our tacky glue. All of them are permanent glues. Once they dry, they're not coming up without a fight. Okay, so here we go. And let's get the paper down. And we're just going to put glue all over it. Now remember, you do want it all the way to the edges, even though we're going to tear those off. So we don't want any dry spots there. So snap your cap. And we're going to flip this puppy over here. That's a nice little piece of paper there. And we're going to put it right there. Smooth it down. Okay. Smoothing it down. Okay, and we're going to it out. Whew. Rubbing off the glue. See if it will tear. Tear it out rough tear and then fine tear it. Like fine tuning, but tearing wise. Okay, so let's see. Just tear around that. Fingers are sticky now. And of course, I forgot to bring my wet wipes or a wet paper towel in my box. Okay, chasing our passions. Okay. Let's see how close can we get without tearing it up. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a little too long over here. Alright, so we're going to put that, and of course we're going to ink around it, and we got to put it on something else. Let's see, what shall we put it on? Should we use fabric? Oops. Go. Should we use another piece of paper? I do want to use contrast, so let's see. Brown paper bag. Don't you know? Works every time. Here we go. Boom. Not even bothering to lay it down on a glue paper because it's so tiny. Okay, we got all of our spots. And we're going to snap our cap. We're going to chase our passions. Yeah. And then we're going to tear this out. I'm going to leave a bit of a border on this one. I'm going to straighten up those words. Let's see, that's the edge of the paper bag. And we want to very carefully need to make that thin. To get it into the center more. Ah, go away, trash. You're sticking in my fingers. Okay, that still looks a little crooked. Love glue stick. Okay, it's adjustable. It's adjustable. Okay, and you know, this again, I think it needs a little something in the middle. Something with pattern, because we have bland, pattern, bland, pattern, and then we're going to do pattern. We could do that, but that would just drive me nuts being vertical rather than horizontal. I love that song. You know, the Muppets did that too. It was so cute. I envision the Muppets when I think of that song. Although I've heard that song way before, but it's Manamana. It's like Manamana. Yeah, let's see what else we can find here. Not enough pattern. Nope, not enough pattern. Contrast maybe green again. This time. Ooh, smile, it will catch on. Yeah, that would have been a good one. We have to have a little challenge with those. See if we can challenge ourselves. Shall we do it all the way across? Shall we do it all the way across? Ooh, there's a thought. Okay, let's give it a go. Just gonna cut that little guy. And see if we can find it. Then, pooey. I cut him too short. Okay, so let's like try to measure this time. Let's measure this little guy. This time we can cut. We won't get them too short. Okay, there. Now we're good, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we want more greens. I'm going to use this side. Do we want it torn? I'm thinking since this is going to be straight, we can tear this one. Do you like that torn edge? Okay, so let's go this way. See how it works. If nothing else, we can cut it off and make it straight edge. Which might not be a bad thing anyway. Let's see if we can, tear off this tiny, itsy, teeny, weeny, itsy, bitsy, teeny, tiny, little, itty, bitty, bitty edge. Oop. Trash. Oh, well, there you go. I like that little bit of yellow showing through. Let's put this in the middle. I'm liking that. Yeah, that little green thing. We're going to cover him up with some bling. That's what I'm thinking. So let's ink these puppies up. All right, here we go with inking. See how they look all inked up. And you do get your fingers a little dirty on this project. That's okay. That's the life of a crafter, an artist. Our hands are working hands. That's why my fingernails don't look so nice. Oh, my daughter-in-law. Oh my God, she can make the beautiful fingernails. She does her own fingernails. They look like they've been done in a salon. They're so beautiful. Yeah, but you know, she'd just be wasting her time and her materials trying to make these puppies look pretty, because they just get into too much stuff, too much trouble. But yeah, she does a beautiful job. I just really admire her for the way she can do this beautiful fingernails. You know, it's like you admire someone for a talent or an ability they have that you know you can't do. It's like, wow. It's like, wow. And she can wow with her fingernails. Okay, so we got this all inked up. And let's go. Glue, 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 glue. Now this is shiny, so I'm debating on what kind of glue I should use. Tacky glue. Yeah, we're gonna go tacky on this one. Gonna get all tacky. Okay, tacky, 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 tacky. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so let's make sure we can get all crazy with it. We don't want it all squishy out. So we're going to go mainly in the middle. Maybe if it's real thin, we can go to the outside edge. But nope, mainly in the middle. Ooh, yeah, it's good. All right. Whew. I don't know if you guys use tacky glue, but I like the smell. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I like the smell. Probably not healthy for you, but I like the smell. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put you in the middle. I like it. It sort of looks like a belt buckle, sort of like a belly band belt buckle. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to go. Now, because it's paper to paper, we can go back to our overwatered. I'm going to fix this. I got to fix this. Overwatered tacky glue. I messed that up. I put way too much water in that guy. Sorry. In the middle you go, in the middle you go. A little bit goes over, and that's all right. It's good to show. Yeah, that's about middle. Maybe there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking, what else, what else, what else? I want to be able to slip stuff in easily, so I'm not going to put anything underneath this backing piece. We don't want to do that, but we could do something else over here. I did mention bling, didn't I? Let's just test out a few pieces. Okay. Human glue. And let's see. See if it'll work. I got so much glue on my fingers. Ooh. One little dot, I think, is it. You know, sometimes minimal is best. Boom, and it covers it up beautifully. Ah, that's it, that's it. Okay, come here. Wherever you are. Oh, I did not put my toothpick away correctly, so then I go to look for it. It's like, where are you, toothpick? These are great, these little cocktail picks. I got a bunch of those. For years I've had them in my cupboard. And I thought, well, you know, maybe someday I'll find a use for them. Ta-da! Found a use for them. So here we go. We're going to fabric tack that little guy on. Do you want to give us a little bit of glue? All we need is a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh. Maybe a little bit more than that. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Come on. A little bit more. Okay. You can see it is down at the tip. It's going to want to come out all over the place. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Cap it up before it starts to bubble. Okay, so let's see. Let's put a little dab. Ooh. Oh, that shows you how sticky it is. It brought the whole thing up. Okay. And let's get you guys back down there. There you go. Ooh. Ta-da! Let's put you back where I can find you next time. Thank you very much. Okay. And I think that's going to do it for our middle belly band. So let's see where we can put this. Let's get our little bling blings put away. Don't need those. Oh, be like stepping on tacks in the middle of the night. Not good. Do not want that. Did I put all of them in there? I think I did. Okay. Ooh. See, isn't that nice? You can shake it once it's snapped. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You can see it. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. And let's bring our little girl over here. Come here, little baby. Okay, shove everything out of the way. Oh, I definitely need to clean off my area a little more. Okay, so how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, you're doing good. Okay, let's get our clip off of here. So here, this is going to go in our middle signature. Let's find it right there. We go. Somewhere in there. Okay, so let's find something that would have a nice contrast. Something with a print on it, perhaps. Oh no, that's not speaking to me. Nope. Nope, too weak. Remember, we don't want to put anything like a belly band on there. I mean, it'd be okay for a pocket, but not a belly band. Oh, too much samey. Oh, definitely too much samey. That would like blend in like so much. We want to be able to have that pop. Belly band on our envelope. It would fit, but we're not doing it. That's a little better. That shows some contrast. Okay, so let's try it again. I want it in the first part. Let's try the pages again. Let's see. Maybe we missed something. Okay, I don't want to put any belly bands on the front of the signature. Just a thing. Okay, we said that one was not. That one, no. That one, possible. That's a possibility. Yeah. Okay. That one, oops. That one, no. That one, wash, and we want contrast, but we don't want, I don't think we want that much contrast. Okay, I said no on that one. That's too much bright. That is too much the same. That's a possibility. Oh, well, here we go. Here's a contrast. And it is really showing up nicely. Ooh, I think we found our place. I'm working so fast that the glue has not had a chance to dry. Okay, so I'm thinking belly band right there. Chase your passions. Yep. That's it. Okay, come back. Watery tacky glue. You know what? I got my other bottle over here. And this is really nifty. These little metal nibs that make a really fine line. This is my humongous tacky glue. And you put like a little stainless steel, it has to be stainless steel pin, and you put a little dangle, and I made that little dangle. So you put a little dangle on there, and it pops right into that stainless steel nib, keeps it open for you. Should be doing that with that. There's a thought. Okay. Uh-oh. It's sounding a bit wet too. We shall see. Let's give it a go. Nope, we're all right. We're okay. Okay. So let's put him over there. And put you right here. Let's see if we can find your belly. Where is your belly? Your little jelly belly. Jelly bellies. Ah, have you ever tasted jelly beans? Oh, they are the yummiest. They are my favorite, and they are my grandchildren's favorite. It's wonderful. So glad they inherited that. But oh yeah, I love the jelly bellies. Quite righty. Oh yeah, like mellow yellow. Okay, we're gonna sit this down just a wee bit. Press it down. Press. And this is still popping up. We're gonna come back and glue that down. This is popping up a wee bit. It's not too bad. That one, that bugs me. Okay, I like that. See, that is on there. Boom, boom, boom. You can't even flick that thing off. It is on there for you. Okay. We don't want that belly band too close to the center, so we'll be able to close and open easily. We've got a rough edge to our page, and that's okay too. Okay, so I'm thinking that's it. Okay, so we're just going to do our 3 belly bands today. We'll come back at a later date and do our tucks and our pockets. But yeah, we've had a great time with this. So again, let's see. Let's put a little paper over you just so you don't mess this up. Okay, so here we go. This is our little Sunflower Smiles journal, and we put in our front pocket. We can put in some whatever we need to put in there. And we put in our back pocket. Move it back. So we can put stuff in here, whatever we need. And I like the idea that it's translucent. It's not transparent. That means you can see clean through it. Absolutely. It's translucent, which means some light goes through it and some doesn't. So you can see it, but you can't visibly tell exactly what it is. So that's the difference between transparent and translucent. Transparent is like a clear piece of glass. Translucent is like a opaque piece of glass. Opaque means it's got a little milky layer there. You can't quite see through it. So it's like translucent, little light goes through. It's cute. But there's our back pocket. And let's see, we have our 3 belly bands. Go for our first signature belly band, which was our vertical. Remember, our V goes up in the air, vertical belly band. Let's see what we can tuck back there. Anything tucked back there? Yeah, that tucked back there nicely. Yeah, we got a nice big piece that can go there. Okay, And then we got our middle belly band, which we just finished because she was a naughty little girl and she ran away, but we found her, made her come back. Now she's doing our bidding by being a beautiful piece of art in our journal. And then we got our back belly band, just this one. You can slide things in here, another big piece. Yeah, that was a good choice. I like those greens, those are good. Okay, so that is it. We did a bunch of work in our journal today. So there we go, there we have it. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like with a thumbs up would be appreciated very much. And subscribe, we got other things that we're going to be doing with this little girl. And thank you again for stopping by Sandy's Odds and Bobs. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.